Hello everybody, you're here with Claro Beauty with your host Claudia Lara. Thank you very much for tuning in. So today is going to be an episode, kind of a continuation on Isamaya makeup. The reason I say continuation, which is not really, because a different day, different episode, but I did mention in the review about wanting to get her new lip balms and one of her new glosses, or one of the other color glosses, if you saw my other two videos about the whole brand. So immediately after filming that, I ordered them and they arrived. So I want to share that with you. So I say continuation because I spoke about these items, or wanting these items then, and now they're here. So here you are. So we're going to be talking about the lip balms, again about the lip liner, which I already spoke on the other videos. And most important, I say most important because I was very curious about this product. Now, this product is their serum, but it has highlighter in it. And so I was very curious. I was very surprised about the size of this bottle. I love the bottle. It's unique. And we're going to be comparing it with other kind of highlighter or serum or little sparkle without being sparkly packs. We're going to be talking about this. So if you're interested in those 2 or 3 items, please keep on watching, and please subscribe to my channel if you haven't done so. I would love to have you here. Okay. So, and what do I do in this channel? Mostly I've been luxury makeup in my own little way, and in fragrance. But I want to start including some other things about emotions or about life and things like that. Still don't have the courage to do it, but hopefully will. So anyhow, let's continue. Now, I just did a review on EMCosmetics. So I have it right here. And it's very interesting because this is the bottle for the blush, or their blushes. And this is the bottle of the Isamaya. Just if you see the size, but interesting, right? They have similarities. Now, Isamaya is kind of a newish brand, or I never heard of it before. She's a very young makeup artist. But I thought it was a gimmicky or fun or parting kind of makeup. And I've been finding out, first of all, it's not inexpensive. So that's one, but it's quality. I'm liking what I have tried so far. On one of the other episodes, I tried one of her eyeshadow palettes. It's not what I'm wearing today. What I'm wearing today is EMCosmetics. I apologize for that, but I take one day and kind of film back to back. And then I take my time to edit and upload. So, not edit much, but you know what I mean. So, where was I? So after trying her eyeshadows and some of her lipstick and lip liners and things like that, and seeing the quality of the products, then I had a little more to invest on something like this, or more lip products and more glosses, because there was quality. It was not just gimmicky. Like I was kind of, is it? So it's an interesting brand because it's sexualized. I mean, even one of the lips, let's see if you can. So here's the lip balm. It says Isamaya in there. But then look at the symbol on the other side. Can you see it? What do you think it is? Yep. It's not look like, it is. Now the reason for this, and I have inserted the picture on the other videos. I don't know if I will here, but her signature lipstick is in a form of a penis and balls, just like you see here. And the actual thing, which probably is fun as heck. I just not in that era of my life, but I think it's fun. I think it's cute. Maybe offensive for some, but I like the whole fetish, sexual, daring sort of thing. Anyhow, she has the case, and then she sells these lip balms, but obviously gives you the option. So they come like this, right? Normal. You can put it in your purse. But then I think you can take this off, see? And then put it on the penis balls cock sort of maneuver thing, if you wanted to. So if not, you can put it back in here and then just close it. Okay, so I was very, there were several colors that I was interested on, but since I had never tried it, I thought, I don't know how color payout, how much you see it. I mean, the videos are very, you know, very nice done videos like every other brand where you can't really see the color. I mean, that's the truth. That's why we come to other YouTubers, right? Hopefully this will help you. And so I ordered 2 to begin with. And today, well, probably it's going to be late by the time I upload this video. Or maybe I can upload this first. They have a 20% off for 2 lips. So this will be the time. Maybe, yeah, maybe I will upload this first. So look for that. If I can find the coupon, I'll write it down below. I don't have it now because I just ordered this 2. I'm not going to order another 2, but I wish I had waited 2 days, and then that's when the coupon came out. Anyhow, so I did get these 2 colors, and I will want to get another of the 2 colors, but once I use up this one. Too much rambling. Let's move along. Okay, so back to this product. The name is a little bit, is SKINLAQQ. I don't know if you can read it there. Well, maybe if I put it the right side, right? Well, you can read it down below because I'm going to put the name of it. It's one of those names. Very hard to name. But so let's apply a little bit on my hand. Now, to be fair, I had just tried some other makeup and I removed all what I had in my cheeks and I did not moisturize. So this is my skin kind of not happy. But so that is the serum. You see it has this pearly thing. Now it has a little bit, I'm seeing right now, I hadn't seen that. I thought it was more the pearly sheen, but it does have a little bit of gold. Can you see? Has a little, you see here at the end? It has that white pearly, but then it has a tiny bit of gold. Can you see it in my finger? So that's very interesting. So let me just apply very, very liquidy. So now you can apply it all over your face. And at the beginning, I sort of did that. However, it is too much. See, well, okay, I'm gonna apply it on this side of my face a little bit all over. And then I'll apply on the other side just as a highlighter. Well, it's interesting since I'm not wearing moisturizer. And this is a serum. Feels very nice. But, oh yeah, you can definitely see the shine. And it's not fair because you see the redness because I'm not wearing any foundation. So just keep that in mind. I have wear it on top of foundation. It doesn't bother. It is not disturbing. So if I had covered a little bit, even with the Westman Atelier stick foundation or something, then you would just see the glow, the beautiful glow. Now in person, it does look like a very moisturized skin with some kind of, it doesn't look that oily. Like I think some of the video might look more like, but you see this? However, it's not necessarily how I will wear it. I will wear it more just as a highlighter. That's what I would do. So let me apply it on the other side like that. Now, that's how I like it. You see that? It just gives me that radiance where I want it. It lifts up a little bit. I would even perhaps include it here if I didn't have a full eyeshadow makeup. And maybe a little bit here. Maybe a little, like you would do a highlighter. And that just makes it look super, super nice. Now it does compare, and I will do another video with the comparison specifically with other highlighters like the Westman Atelier, which is one of my most used. But let me just compare it with Lit Up. Lit Up is Westman Atelier as well. It is the kind of legitimate sort of highlighter, but I was talking about the other one, the drops that came out. Okay, here it is. This is the highlighter from Westman Atelier, and you could see the shine of the Isamaya. Very natural. It just gives you that wet look, reflective wet look. This one has a little more highlight qualities, a little more of that violet into them. So I'll make a video comparing this one with others like the Victoria Beckham and things like that, but I think it's a little different because if you notice, it's just like a cover. It is just, have you seen now even Pat McGrath and many other brands are doing this kind of manicky sort of look, like it has a wax on top of it that you look all glossy and like doll, like a doll. I think this kind of gives that effect. So probably for magazines and other editorial items, this is like amazing. For me, I really, really, really enjoy it as a very natural highlighter. So do I recommend it? Yes, I do. But I will do another video comparing it to the other ones that I do wear for natural look. Like, again, like I said, the Westman Atelier is one of the ones I go to the most. Or there's even the Chantecaille Water Rose moisturizing cream that they use it for this kind of reflective as well. So anyhow, comparisons will be done in a different video. Let's continue because I want to go through the lippies. So what am I wearing right now? It is the lip liner on Isamaya, and I'm sorry, I'm being distracted because I made a little bit of my mess with the drops and they do look gold. What drop in the desk, so there's definitely a golden that you really not necessarily can see. It's very well done, the mixture of colors. But I am wearing this lip liner Sport Stick in Bluff. Now I did talk about the lip liners on the other videos about Isamaya, so if you want to know more, I encourage you to look at there. But there it is, and I am wearing this with the lip balm Thorn. Okay, so I think this is just gorgeous. Now the texture, delicious, oily, but in place, moistures. It doesn't feel warm, but as a balm, it's a little more liquid than the Kiss Kiss from Guerlain or the Chanel, what are they called? The Rouge Coco Balms. These ones are a little more matte and waxy. These are a little more oily, but without feeling on top of your lips. It really feels moisturizing and a good feeling. And then the shine. Again, I'm liking this brand. It's different. It has, what do you call it? It's not gimmicky. It has, you can see the quality. It has quality, and then it's just different. It's just fun. It is interesting. So that's what I'm wearing right now. Let me remove that and now try the, let me swatch it first. So I ordered 2 colors, and of course I don't have the names of them. Does it say anywhere? Retrograde, thank you. So it is in there. It will be very hard for you to read. I think it's a sticker, which I haven't removed, but you see the little letters there? Okay, that's where I'm reading the name. So this is Retrograde, and thank God I remember this is Thorn, the one I'm wearing. All right, so I'm going to swatch. So that's Retrograde, this one. And let me swatch Thorn. Thorn with Bluff, the lip liner, and this is Retrograde. But you see how the shine has like 2 shades in it? It's very, very interesting. The other lip liner, and by the way, these lip liners, I really like them. They really line up your lips. It's not like it will cry when I say the lip liner. Sometimes it fades down a little bit, even the lip liner, I know. This ones don't. This one go in place. There it is. This color is Buck. So Buck, Bluff, and then the Thorn and the Retrograde. So let me remove Thorn and apply Retrograde. Where is a little removal? Very lovely. Very, very lovely. Now I'm gonna keep that lip liner as much as is available. A little bit. And I'm gonna apply the Retrograde. Let's see. Okay. This Retrograde is, put in Retrograde or, yeah. This Retrograde is very beautiful. It goes a little bit into a darker gothic purplish, but not too bad. I mean, let's compare it. I just did a video. It's very interesting. It's just that all the colors throughout the brands are sort of in there. What did I do with that? I just did a color on very gothic. Okay, this. So Night Moth from MAC. Let me apply it here. It's a little more purplish, but it will definitely go with Retrograde, right? But I used the MAC Myth Muff with the Trish McAvoy Mulberry Cheer Lip color. This one is one of my most used so far, so I'm gonna swatch it next to it. Very close. So this is one that I've been loving, and this is the Isamaya. I mean, come on, guys. It's almost... The Trish McAvoy has a little bit more violet. This one. But the Isamaya has a little more dual chrome, if you want to call that. You see that? It has like a little brown and then that shine. But I like both. I mean, the Trish McAvoy I've been wearing for years now. But this one looks a little more put together, I would say. But if I change the lip liner, let's apply a little bit of the MAC just to see if it... Well, it's not fair, you know. I should... Well, yeah. And then I'll put the Buck, the actual Isamaya one. The reason being is I always wear the Trish McAvoy with the MAC, so I want to see the difference for myself. Oh my God, this is beautiful. Definitely beautiful. So, love these lip balms. I'm very impressed. They make me feel young and trendy and different. And look at that. What do you guys think? Now, the interesting part that I wanted to do, that's why I'm not wearing any blush or any bronzer, is I wanted to use this Retrograde. You can use a Thorn as well. Just because it's so cheer, I'm just going to apply a little bit of in my cheeks. Let's apply a little bit over here. I think Isamaya does this in one of her videos. I don't remember exactly. I see so many videos and sometimes late at night, kind of half asleep. So then I remember certain things, but I couldn't place exactly where I saw them. But I think she does this. And yes, I love watching makeup videos. Okay, so because of the glossiness, remember, I only use the lacquer as a highlighter here, and here I use it all over. But if you want to tame that a little bit down, I'm going to use T5 from Wayne Goss brush. I'm going to use some little bit of my favorite blush, powder from Dior. And just kind of in the center to tame a little bit of that shyness. If you want, I mean, the Chinese is in style. You should see all the pictures. For me, no, I just like it to highlight, to make me young again. But now that I put the powder in, I mean, even this highlight, putting that underneath, that looks nice. Because it doesn't have that wet look, but it definitely brightens up my face, right? Look at that. Oh, I just discovered something with you guys. I like that under a powder. You know what it reminds me of? You know is it Trish McAvoy? There's maybe I have it here. Maybe I'm confusing it. The concealer, Touch Eclat from Yvette Saint Laurent. This concealer has a lot of highlighter. Westman Atelier also suggests for you to put the lid up under the eye to highlight. And then you put all the rest and powder up. I think from all of that, I really like this, now that I discover with you, like that. If you put it all over and then just powder the areas, it brightens up that way and it looks nice. I mean, which side do you like better? I like this side. Yeah, in real life too. Definitely. Ah, discover something new. Okay, let's move it along. So I just show you the lip balm. You can use it for your lips and for your blush. They're amazing. It feels very good on the skin. Okay, all right. And again, it might change a little bit depending on the lip liner that you wear. I might use this lip liner instead of the MAC, but I wanted to try the gloss, so let's do that. So the first thing, let's remove this, because the gloss I got, remember, if you look at my other video on Isamaya, I reviewed this gloss, this color, which is the darkest of them. It's the Black Veil. I really, really like this. It is very gothic and dark, but it has transparency. So you can make it work in a fun, usable way. But when I was reviewing this, oof, the ring just fell off. I mentioned that I wanted to get the orange color. So that's what I did. And here it is. I haven't tried this, so we're going to try it together. And what I said as well is that this will pair very nice to the lipstick that I had. But I can run. We have to walk first. So let's apply the gloss on its own. Let me remove this, which I love. I don't know. I feel very tempted to put the lip balm and then the gloss because the Thorn is kind of going that color. But no, I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to confuse you. I'm not even going to wear a lip liner. Let's apply the gloss on its own. Then I can put the lipstick and the gloss, because I've been very curious. I mean, I can do that off camera if you want, but aren't we here together to do this? Okay, so I'm talking very fast. It's supposed to be calming, but time is flying. Okay. Oh, I love these glosses. She has a trio set that you save money. And you get the dark, this orange, and a gray, kind of platinum one. very different as well. So if I knew that I was gonna like the gloss this much, I would have gotten that set. But I tried one, which was a dark one. And then I thought if I order it, I'm gonna have 2 dark ones, and it was just too much. So I just ordered this. The platinum gray one, maybe for Christmas would have been nice. It would make my skin coloring more ashy. So it was really not for me, but you know, it's lovely color. And actually the advertisement videos on it, it is more my coloring. That's how they use it. So it's a whole look. It looks gorgeous. It's just, nah, not for me. Not now. Maybe later, maybe later. Okay, look at that. It's just gorgeous. That's without a lip liner, without a lipstick, without anything. And the blush that I use is more in the plum darker. So if I want to combine a little bit with Thorn, and they have a pinkish, it's called Flamingo, and they have a brownish kind of 90s. Those are the two that I'm very interested on. What is that called? Moral, I think. Moral, and then there's another one that is a little more neutral. So there's 3 that I was interested. They're lovely. They're not inexpensive, but so this one might have a little more red and a little more peach. That might go, right? Oh yeah. And this is not even with her eyeshadows. I'm telling you, I like her line. Some YouTubers kind of dismiss the brand. I seen, you know, they did it once and then never again, or I even seen declutter some of her stuff. So I guess it's not for everybody, but I enjoy it. I truly enjoy it. And for every day and for, yeah, I like it. So there you have it. Now, very quickly, you see it? I feel like I'm doing it so fast, I'm not even showing it to you, but you can see, Okay, so last but not least, what I want to do, and I can do the lip liner and then the lipstick, but no, I'm just going to do the lipstick. This is in color Bluff. So this one is supposed to go with the lip liner. This is Bluff. This is Bluff, this one. Okay, very nice. That's why I bought this lipstick actually. But she also has 3 lipsticks and they go with the other glosses and with the other lip liner. So there's 3 lip liners, 3 of these lipsticks, and 3 of the glosses. They all kind of go together and it's gorgeous. So let me apply this. Look at that. Now, when I bought this, I thought it was going to be a little more pink, according to what I saw online. But it has a little more orange. And orange is a big word, right? I mean, should I say peach? But has a little more orange than I thought. But then it has that golden. Look at that. Love it. So now you can compare it to the gloss. Of course, I'm going to be out of order here. I'm going to put a little bit of the lip liner now. Just a lip. Look how beautiful. I mean, definitely things in her line go together. And a reason why I ended up ordering this gloss, because I was just too curious of how it would look. Because in the other video, I tried the lip liner with this properly and in a slower pace. So if you want to see how this and then this looks, go to the other channel. I mean, not the other channel, the other video. And look at that. So that's where we left off. And I was dying to use a gloss. Actually, on that other video, I used one of Pat McGrath glosses because they're also one of those spectacular glosses. Now, I haven't swatched the gloss for you. What am I thinking? Oh, well, I'll swatch it right after I put it on my lips. Okay. This is so beautiful. I mean, maybe it's not as full. I see bubbles there. I don't know if you see bubbles of emptiness. So they don't sell it. The whole thing is not full. Can you see? Maybe it's like to here, and then the rest is smooth, the product move along. But, you know, I don't know the expense of these things. But if it's this great quality, I can see the difference. Okay, why they can't fill the whole item up. But, okay, the top lip is just a lipstick. The bottom has the gloss. Now, if you want to see the difference between this and Pat McGrath, you can see the other video, but I can tell you, they do look different. They do look different. I'm glad I have both. I think the Pat McGrath pumps up my lips or make them look a little fuller. But this gloss is lighter. I feel a little lighter. But it has a specific color reflection. And what I love about this right now is that it's the same color as the lip liner, the lipstick, and the gloss. So there's that. And if you are applying the balm on the side, you know, the brand has kind of the same coloring in mind, and they all go together. I always have said that then. Usually when you use the same line brand products, they go together because they were made to go together, especially when you buy a release set or a time frame where they release all of them together, like in this case. So this is the gloss. And the lipstick, oh, I already swatched the lipstick. Where is it? Over here. Let me swatch the lipstick. The lipstick seems maybe a little more pink. Yeah, see, when I bought the lipstick, I just said that a little earlier, if you fast forward on that part. So this is a lipstick. On the videos, before I order it looked more pink. You can tell here, if you see this swatch, you're like, this is more pink. It's not the orange, right? But when I got it, and if you saw how the lipstick on its own wears on me, it looks a lot more orange. And so I thought then the gloss that needs to go is the orange one. When I put it here, look at the lipstick, look at the gloss. Big difference, right? I almost feel that the lip balm is a little more towards that little orangey peachy than this one is. So with the gloss, looks a lot more orange than originally. I like it, definitely like it. And if you see my Pat McGrath Fire, what was it called? Fire something, it's the one I applied. Oh God, what did I do? I think it's this one. Pale Fire. This is one of favorites. Let me do it next to it. This one has more pink. It does have the orange and the gold. It's very surprising. Oh yeah. So I have to admit, I did like this one on top of the lipstick better, the Pat McGrath. Okay, this is the Pat McGrath with the lipstick. This combination look amazing. These two are the Isamaya. So now I have this lipstick with this gloss, which I like. And I would try it a little more contour brown, in the brownish, and maybe a little bit of a blush, a little bit more of that tone, a little bit more. There you have it. Did I do everything I needed to do? I'm a little hairy now after filming. Okay, so yeah, Isamaya. That's it. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video like I did. And I see you next time. Please subscribe to my channel. If you haven't done so, please ring the bell on the right hand corner so you know when I upload new videos. Please give me a thumbs up and please comment down below. Have you tried this brand? What do you think? Am I all over the place in dreamy world liking this? Do you like it? And just give me your comments. Thank you very much for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye.